Hello everybody, my name is Brian. I'm from Seattle, Washington, and these are the 5 watches that I want to share with you today. So starting off, I have them listed in chronological order from when I first got them to when I last got them. And so the first one is this Seiko 5 right here. It's considered vintage, I guess, but yeah, the story behind this watch is I was with my father when he found this in the trunk of his car, and he said, "Do you want this watch?" I said, "Sure." Thought it was a cool looking watch, never really seen one before. I'm surprised that I've had it since middle school, to be honest, because as a kid, I think we're quite careless about the items that we're given. This is probably my most valuable piece to me due to its sentimental value. The next watch I have is a Junkers chronograph, and this is one that I've wanted since high school. It had been discontinued. I had been trying to seek out exactly this watch, the cream colored dial. If I go ahead and start the chronograph, another thing that we can notice is that normally the timer will snap back on some other chronographs, but this one's cool because it runs around just like that. It gives me the feeling of like a jungle map almost.
Yeah. Sonic with the boom, in the tropic with the rings.
Also from my father, so we went from Seiko to Omega. It's on a third-party bracelet from Uncle Seiko. I do have the rubber strap, but I'm more of a fan of a metal one. Yeah, I think it's one of the most satisfying sounds that I've ever heard. I think it's a beautiful watch. I don't really wear it too often though, just because I'm not really a fan of gold. Also, I really appreciate the movement. Young Hands Max Bill. This is a watch that I've also wanted since high school. It take a long time to eventually decide on whether I want a watch or not. I would definitely say it's one of the most dressiest watches out there in terms of its minimalistic design. And from my understanding, this is really what started the Bauhaus movement in terms of watch designs. Companies like Daniel Wellington took inspiration from this watch. I really appreciate the little indicators here as well. It's a very subtle thing, but I think it comes off very nicely. Dome crystal. Even the face itself kind of falls off at the ends, and the second hand does the same thing. If you can kind of see it, it curves at the very end. Very interesting watch here. It's another vintage piece. So this one I had gotten from a watch dealer in California. It's called the Hamilton Atlantis 2. And I'm not sure what the Atlantis 1 looks like, or if even the Atlantis 1 exists, but I had to reach out to Hamilton themselves to get more information on this watch. It looks very much like a Rolex Submariner with the Mercedes hour hand and the magnification, as well as just the style in general. And this logo, or this writing of Hamilton, is not something that I've ever really seen on any of Hamilton's other watches. It's a very interesting watch to me, and that's really why I got it, because I don't think Hamilton has ever made anything else resembling this. This might be their only one that has this Rolex Submariner design. Let's